Hello, I'm Noel Capon. Welcome to Chapter 16 of your marketing textbook, Managing the Salesforce Effort. Now, one of the critical issues for the firm is the integration of marketing and Salesforce effort. In general, marketing takes a longer-term view of the world, whereas sales in general must take a short-term view. The short-term view is essential because the firm needs revenues today. And in fact, if we do not get revenues today, if there's no cash comes into the firm, then as we all know, nobody gets a paycheck. Now, in fact, the distinction between short and long term is in fact diminishing somewhat in the sales force as many companies start to act upon an 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule meaning that 80% of their revenues come from 20% of their customers. Those 20% of customers are perhaps more important than the average customer, and firms are starting to form relationships, partnerships with some of their major customers, which have a much more long-run feel than perhaps was true in the traditional sales force. Indeed, it's a critical issue for many firms as to what particular type of personal communication to use with their customers. Should it be a strategic account management sort of process? Should it be what we might call a regular sales force? Should it be telesales? Should perhaps the firm have its customers dealt with through distribution? And perhaps even there should be no interpersonal communication whatsoever, and it should all be done through the internet. These are issues that many firms are struggling with right now. For what we might call the regular sales force, there are really 6 major tasks that the sales manager must accomplish. We can think about these in 2 categories, what we could call strategic tasks and then implementation tasks. The strategic tasks are 1, to achieve sales objectives, second of all, to determine and allocate selling effort, and third of all, to develop sales approaches. Regarding implementation, those 3 tasks are developing the sales organization, the line organization for the sales force. Secondarily, to develop the appropriate set of organizational processes. And finally, to staff the sales force, to staff the selling effort. To the extent that the sales manager does an effective job with these 6 tasks, it will go an awful long way to being successful and achieving the selling objectives. By the time you finish this chapter, you'll have a very good idea of the challenges that sales managers face and some pretty good idea of how to lead and manage a sales force. This is not an easy job, but it's absolutely critical for the firm. Good luck.